Hey guys, it's been quite a while. Sorry I haven't done a virtual shopping in a little while. It's been really busy with masks, of course. But I'm really excited to have you guys all join me. And yeah, happy Easter to everybody. So let's take a look at some of our collection. Um, I have been getting a good amount of calls about people at home doing makeup tutorials and getting their wig collection ready for when this is all over and we can get together again and enjoy king and queen drag shows, burlesque, theater, do all those sorts of things. So, why not get those wigs ready now? There's so much work, of course. So let's take a look. So unfortunately, some of our collection is getting smaller and smaller. A lot of my suppliers actually aren't delivering anymore, and we had a lot of pending orders that just never left the suppliers. And so the scary thing is this might be, what we've got for stock for quite a while. I've also heard from lots of folks that are ordering online and their orders are just not coming in. So they order, they say, yeah, it's all good. And then they get a call or an email or whatever and saying, yeah, we cannot fulfill those orders. So, it's kind of crazy. So our stock is okay, but yeah, every day I notice a little bit less and a little bit less. So let's take a look. So we'll kind of start here at the wig wall here. Of course, we've got our our Santa Claus is there. So who knows? Does anybody need a Santa Claus? And then what we call at the very top row there, I know it's hard to see with that glare with that light, but we call those our biblical. So those have beards and then sort of shoulder length wigs as well that match with those. So those go for so many different purposes. Those are really nice too because you get a wig and a beard. So it's actually cheaper to buy them together than to buy a wig as well as a beard separately. And as we go up there, that one sitting, let's see if I could point, this guy right here, it's actually kind of pulled down. It's a big bald spot. It's our monk wig. So those have lots of purposes. There's Galen. So Galen's also gonna stay online with us today. So if anybody has any wig or makeup questions, just post it there, and Galen will answer you guys. Galen's a professional hair and makeup artist in Edmonton. Okay, so then we also have some more of our historical wigs here. So there's the colonial ones. Mrs. really good. They also, they can go for lots of different purposes. And then you can see our Arda and our Epic collection. That's probably the one that's dwindling the most. So I'm trying to get some more stock in, but this is actually all we've got right now. So if you are planning a cosplay, and then you need an Arda or an Epic, get a hold of me soon, because this is all I have. And I can't believe this one's still here. That one is so pretty. That's my favorite one. So that's those are the wigs there. And then if we go all the way to the top there again, there's more shortcuts. So we've got 70s on the left there, and then we kind of go into the rocker 80s looks there as well. And then we've got some more short hair looks. Oh, there's a couple Art and Epic in there as well. And then we have sort of more of the shag cuts. She's number 29. She's looking a little sad. We got to give her a bit of a comb. That's kind of like a rockabilly look. Lots of 70s and 80s. I remember having this haircut. And I have really thick hair, and it looked like I was wearing a helmet. It was so bad. So bad. here's our most popular wigs of everything that we sell are these guys here. Those ones are a really, really nice quality for the price point. They aren't Art and Epic where they have you could style them with heat. You can't do that. But I mean, you could still style them with rollers and water and styling products and things like that. But for the price point, those are really, really, really nice wigs. We've sold loads and loads and loads of those over the years. These bobs here as well, those are the same quality as those long ones there. They're really nice. The second row up is a little less quality, but then again, you don't pay for, they don't cost as much. Wigs very much are, you get what you pay for. There's some things that, the pricing really ranges. Sometimes you pay more for the label than anything else, but I find with wigs, no matter where the wig comes from, you get what you pay for. So if it's an inexpensive wig, it's not gonna be as versatile. It's gonna have really big wefts, so you can't really do updos as easily. If you pay more for the wig, you're gonna be able to do a lot more with it. But yeah, that's totally, and sometimes a cheap wig suffices, but if you want something that you can style and do a lot with, I always urge people to spend a little bit more money and get a better quality one. And then we've got sort of, there's our Madonna wig, hippie wig. So we've got the Arrow wigs in here. These guys too are really popular for us. We've sold, those for, gosh, I don't know, like 6-7 years now, that line. And it's done really well for that price point. It's quite a nice wig. There's our 80s hairband. Always very awesome. And then as we come over here, now we're going into, we've got some flapper, and then, here's the flappers over here. And then we've got some beehives, up there. And then we just have some bobs and some more natural looks through here. These guys at the very top, we call them our witch wigs. They're $15 a wig, so they're really, really, really inexpensive. I sell majority of those to folks who are making other things with them. So I would say 80% of these wigs get cut up and used into something else. People rarely just wear them as is. They don't have a ton of hair and they're quite long, so they get really messy. But if you need to build like a rat or something to put into another wig, or you're doing something just completely different, you just need hair on a weft, people have cut those up often and use those. And like I always recommend, don't just cut the hair off, cut the wig cap in, as well. So if you just cut the hair free, no matter what, you've got quite a mess. So go ahead and cut those wefts off, and then you can transfer those to whatever you're doing with it. So, but those are really handy. We're out of the blonde right now, but we've got the other colors there. But yeah, those are really good crafting wigs. And then these guys are really popular as well. These are our fun, colorful wigs. They're really, really fun. Most of those are $25. So, you could do lots of really fun things with those. When we vend at Animathon, which I can't wait for this year. I can't wait to go at Animathon and cross our fingers, guys. We sell a lot of these ones because of all the fun colors, and they go with all the different cosplays and stuff like that. So those are really fun. And then as we kind of move across here, this one's really pretty. I love this one. We've had this for quite a while, I think. Destin, if you're still on, how long have we had that one for? I think it's fairly new. Or maybe not. Maybe had for a couple of years now. I'm not really sure. But when the craze a couple of years ago went on with all the peach and light pink wigs and stuff, I'm pretty sure Destin found that one. And this one's really, really, really nice. And we've kept it in stock ever since. To be honest, as most, if you're a customer that comes in here a lot, Destin, who works out front, she knows more about these wigs than I do. She orders them for me, so she knows these by their product names. So what the suppliers give them names, and that's how she just kind of she just knows, and she usually top of her head and even knows the inventory on them as well. Okay, no, she said it's longer than I've been there. I so thought that you found that one. All right. So I guess we've had that one for a really long time. It's so pretty. I love that wig. And then we're getting to kind of some crazy wigs. The The ones up top here, these are quite popular as well. This one actually is black with red tinsel in it. And then this one is white with silver tinsel in it. So we do a lot of these for like devil and angel and different things like that. Yes, Galen, for sure. If you need something specific, Destin's really good about finding it in our order books. And of course, even though we have a lot of wigs, this is actually low stock, but even though we have a lot of wigs, this is just a selection of the items that we can get, of course. With the biggest fight that we have is the size of our shop, of course. Even though I know it's really big, we could fill more and more and more and more, you know. So with the size of our wall, we just have to kind of pick and choose which ones we think our customers will like, you know. So if there's ever something you guys need, please tell us, let us know, because that's what guides our shopping, or sorry, our purchasing, of course, is the items that you guys need. These ones will always make me think of Shakespeare in the Park. I don't know if Mandy's watching, but or Megan, but a few years ago, we did a show. Gosh, I can't even remember which one it was. But anyways, we decided that we wanted to make all the characters a solid color, so head to toe. We had the teal character, the yellow character, the orange character, and these worked perfectly. And what we actually did to make it look really cool, because we wanted it to look cartoony, is we styled the hair however we needed it, and then we coated it in Flex Bond. And then so it was just a solid cartoon looking Comedy of Errors. Thank you, Destin. See, Destin knows everything. And so, yeah, and it obviously held that look in for the wig, but it gave it that cartoon look, and it was so cool. Plus, it was, you know, made it extremely easy to maintain the wig throughout the run of the show. And if you've ever seen Comedy of Errors, it's one of Shakespeare's plays that's really hard to follow. There's so many different characters, and it's classic Shakespeare or Shakespeare, so it's like people are mistaken for the other person and back and forth. So we did the solid color look to make it easier for the audience. So anyways, we used all of these wigs for that, and it was really, really cool. And then we get into more of our two-tone wigs. I mean, if you're from Edmonton, you know what these guys are for. And this one as well. He even has his face painted. There's our beehives up there. And then there's some just sort of more character wigs through here. And then all of our clown wigs. This one is actually, it's a caveman. No, sorry. It's called a runway. So it's supposed to be like high fashion. You know, I don't really get that. But what we, pretty much sell it for is more caveman wigs, because it's really good, and it's really crimpy and curly, so you can style it. It can stand straight up, which is really awesome. I know the Wednesday Addams wig is great. But yeah, so we got lots of colors here. These are really nice too. These are really low price point. So a lot of people craft with these Afro wigs as well, which is really cool. And then there's our Mad Hatter. There's the clown. If anybody went to Dark at Fort Edmonton Park this past Halloween, Galen got a bunch of these wigs and made a bunch of really creepy clowns. So that was super disturbing. And then we have a bit of a clearance wall here. So we've got a few styles here. We often, if the wigs get too tangly from the wall, we'll sell them off pretty cheap here. So if you're in need of any really inexpensive wigs and you're crafting at home, we've got a few things to choose from. So some as cheap as, you know, $5. And then one of my favorite views of our giant wig wall is just like looking down the side. Like, look at all of those wigs. And so if you're customers of ours, you know that those are just single wigs, but these bins are all full of wigs. So we have multiples of all those wigs up top there. And then there's just some more clearance wigs here. And then we have facial hair, of course. always need facial hair. So we do, these are our most popular beards. They come in multiple colors. And then we've got crepe hair, and then we've got mustaches. These are really great. These little mustaches on the gold cards there, they're actually knotted on lace, and they're real hair. So they're awesome. They're $12 and they last forever, and you can wash and restyle them. Often in a run of a show, like if your run is like a theater, if it's like a month long, I mean, people usually buy an extra one just to have one on hand just in case it gets lost or who knows what. But these little mustaches last like forever. They're really, really great. These are just silly little novelty ones. They're like $1. And then there's all the other, there's sideburns, beards, and then there's sets. And then just move this guy so you can see the rest. There's even chest hair there. And then we have crepe hair as well. So I don't know if you guys have all used crepe hair, but basically what crepe hair is, it's wool, and it's used for gluing on skin to create facial hair, chest hair, whatever. But it comes in these little braided up. You can see them like that. So you can see this one's kind of coming undone there. What you do is, if you buy a pack of this, is plug in your kettle, and then once it's steaming, there's a string that kind of goes in the crepe hair. Put this over the steam of the kettle, obviously not with your, careful of your hands so you don't burn yourself, but the steam will kind of unwind it or unbraid it off the twine there, and then it'll make all your hair straight. So those are really, really handy, and it's pretty inexpensive. This is 24 inches of crepe hair, but if it lengthens out, it's like, I don't even know how long. So that is a lot of crepe hair. Most people buy them 6 inches, because even that is a huge amount. Yeah, and spirit gum is for sure. I agree with Galen. Spirit gum is the best to keep facial hair on. It's really, really, really strong and on the lace, and it's easy to remove. Just if you're going to use spirit gum, just keep in mind after your show is done, or cosplay or Halloween or whatever, you want to remove the glue off the back of the lace, because you don't want that glue to build up and build up and build up. You can also use toupee tape, which is a two-sided tape that's safe for your skin. So if you're wanting, like if you have lots of quick changes, or you're just going to wear, the beard for half an hour or whatever, toupee tape works really well. It's really easy on and off. Okay, so that's like wigs and beards. Let me know if you guys want me to look at anything more closely, but I think let's take a look at our makeup. Sorry, I don't want to make anybody dizzy. So we have lots of stencils. These are actually tattoos. To be honest, when we first started ordering them, and correct me if I'm wrong, Destin, but we kind of thought, a tattoo of FX makeup? What? How is that gonna look decent? And we were shocked in actually how decent they are. Now, of course, nothing's gonna compare to actually doing full FX makeup from start to finish. But for something quick, these are really, really, really good. Yeah, we were really impressed. Hence with how many we got. We have even more up there, but we have funny thing, before coronavirus hit our city, we were actually in the middle of moving some things around. So some of this stuff is kind of all over the place. So we actually have about 4 times the amount of these tattoos, but we're kind of getting them all out there. And then we carry badass stencils. They're a really nice line of stencils. The plastic is really that the stencil's on is quite, it's not too thick where it affects painting it on, but it's thick enough that you can wash and reuse these constantly. They're really, really cool. Again, we have even more in stock right now, but I'm just kind of trying to get everything out because we were moving things around. Oh, I didn't know Rutherford used the tattoos, Therese. Awesome. Yeah, and for haunted houses, that'd be great, because, if you've got, 50 actors to get ready in a matter of an hour, you're going to have to use something a little bit quick. So there's a few more of the tattoos that we have, and these are more traditional tattoos. So we're gonna, oh, hi guys. We're gonna get into looking at our prosthetics. So here is our rubberware line. Rubberware is a really nice line. It's a husband and wife team out of the States, and they make all of these. They're a foam latex. So a lot of rubberware is used in film because they have incredibly thin edges. I don't know if it's hard to see, but really thin edges. And they wear really light. They are a really nice line. So we've got a few of those. And these things, I don't know, have you guys ever seen these before? I love these things. This is actually on a wire, and you wear them behind your ears. So there's no glue, there's no nothing. It's not really a prosthetic, but we keep it over in the prosthetics because sometimes people are coming in to buy ear prosthetics, and then they say, oh my gosh, that would be so much easier, you know, whether they're, you know, they got to put them on and off really quickly, or, you know, or they're just sort of a fun novelty thing to wear. You know, you're out at a convention and you just want to add something without having to glue anything. These are super cool, and they come in different colors there. That's just all we've got in stock right now. And then I've got Krylon actually has a line of prosthetics as well, which we brought a few of them in. But there's some Woochie ones there. And so probably our most popular is the elf ears there. And then these ones are new-ish. They're really tall. And then it's the same design, but in a foam prosthetic, which is really nice. So we've got some bald caps, different colors there. Of course, these guys. We all know what this, you know, character really is, but we're going to call him Alien Horns. So lots of different horn selection. We got some ears and some noses, some warts. Few different things. And then, not sure if you guys have used them, but the FX transfers from Tinsley Transfers are really awesome. We've been carrying them for quite a few years. Edges of them are clear, so they'll just match your skin tone, which is pretty cool. Sometimes people still powder and add a little bit of color and, you know, blood and guts and all that stuff, but these are so quick to put on. And then they come in the full, and they come in just little pieces as well. Through here, we've got one full face foam prosthetic as well. This is when I went to a buying show in New Orleans, a haunt show. I met the designer that makes these, and I grabbed a couple of his work. It's really cool. So you just cut out the eyes and the edges, and then you put that on. A lot of people keep the edges and keep the offcuts, and they can use that for some patching and different things like that. But these are really cool. And then we've got Galen actually has a line here as well. As you can see, we're very much out of stock. So Galen's working on that for us, but Galen's prosthetics are one of the most popular lines that we have here. So this one's the zombie you put on the side of your face, and it looks like your cheek has rotted away. And anyways, there's so much more. All right, and then we kind of get into some more of our tools and stuff. We've got our palette and spatula. If you're just getting started in FX makeup, this is pretty much your first purchase. These are really great. So this is your working plate, and then your spatula has like a million different purposes for that. So, or if you've got somebody who's kind of getting into FX makeup, this is a great gift. It's a really good starting kit for them. We sell spatulas separately as well, and carving tools, silicone tip brush. And then we have a full line of brushes. So I'm not going to talk about those individually because that would take all night. So I'll just kind of go through them all so you guys can see. So there's all our brushes. Yeah, and then we've got a few different sponges and things. We sell glue sticks as well. Those are plant-based glue sticks. So, you know, if you're going to use a glue stick on your face, you might as well use one with good ingredients. So we've started carrying these guys here. We make our own brush rolls as well. So that's what these are here. So there we go. So they're a nice roll that you can put all your brushes in and then roll it up. Some sponges. I'll just pan through all of this as well. Yeah. So we'll kind of get into our makeup. This is what we were. So if people can see, that's where all our masks and things are. So we took this wall down right before everything kind of went crazy in Edmonton. So that's where we moved this out so then people can start seeing our beauty makeup a little easier. We did that like the week of before everything kind of went nuts. So anyways, I'm excited to share that with all you guys when, you know, everyone's able to come in again. I actually did get our contacts restocked not too long ago, which is really cool. So I've been selling actually quite a few contacts because people are doing tutorials and things online. And contacts are a really nice finish for that. These guys here, I unfortunately didn't get the cards for, but I'm hoping to get those on the website there. But lots of really cool ones. And I decided I was going to get, coronavirus inspired. So I got ones called Mutation, Plague, Chaos. You know, why not just kind of lean in, right? So we've got, you can use them for lots of different purposes. So a lot of folks just buy pressed powder and do all different things with them. We decided to invest in pressed powder that's eyeshadow, because if it's eyeshadow, then it's safe for anywhere on your face. So you have to be careful about pressed powders. They're not, just because it's pressed powder doesn't make it safe being close to your eye. Especially you got to watch out for your, red and brown pigments and things like that. So, yeah. Oh, there I am. Hi, guys. These are really popular for us. So the red head, that's for makeup artists working on building prosthetics or bald caps or whatever. And then our canvas head. So if you're going to style wigs, those are a must. You can actually put your wig on there and then you can steam and work on it. And then you can pin your facial hair on that as well. And then the styro head. So those are really great for keeping your wigs. Oh, pressed powder is great for contouring over aqua paints. Oh, Therese, you need lots of pressed powder? Let me know. So we got a little bit of Skin Illustrator. Again, that's dwindling pretty quick, but I'm hoping to be able to restock soon. We've got some alcohol paints, and these are really nice. These are the Ben Nye pressed powder kits. And then we've got all of our glitter. We actually, right before everything as well, we invested in a line of eco-friendly glitter. So we're going to be kind of moving towards that, which we're really excited about. So we still have these, but we will be moving to the eco-friendly. So word to the wise, these are probably going to go on sale in a few months. All right. Oh, yes, drag makeup tutorial. I really hope we can do one this summer. We got to get Hayden back in town and so he can teach us drag makeup again. Speaking of drag makeup, so we've got our Krylin sticks and we got our Ben Nye sticks. Both are really good quality. People just have product preference. And then we also have foundations. So this is really nice and easy wear, you know, all day foundation. The pan sticks there, they're quite heavy. These are lighter. So if you like your, you know, everyday beauty makeup, these work really, really, really well. And then we actually have color correctors and tattoo covers and concealers. These are really beautiful. Ben Nye has the most beautiful cream makeup. So we carry this full line, so all these colors. Galen, question for you. I've always wondered, and I always forget to ask you, this burnt orange, is that for beard correction? What is like to neutral out like a dark beard? Let me know. I've always been curious about that. Oops, I just walked into a wall. And then we have our Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. So we've got, that's always been a really popular item for us. We've got some wig and shampoo and hairspray. This hairspray is amazing. This here in the purple bottle there, that hairspray is great. And then we have hair color as well. So this is comb in color. Yep, we got beard cover. Clinton, just let us know if you need any. Okay, so here we go. Orange is good for tattoo cover, beard cover, or neutralized blue underarm. Oh, or under eye circles. Okay, cool. That's just such a dark orange. I didn't know you would use such a dark color. Okay, and then for really fair skin tones, go for beach. Well, there you go. These are all our hairsprays on the bottom here. And then in the middle shelf there, we've got some makeup books. These are kind of fun. And then we've got some makeup removers. So this is kind of like daily makeup removers. Some skin prep there. These are really nice. These here, they're blotting papers. And then that's actually lipstick sealer. And then this is our luxury powders. So this will set your makeup as well as enhance the color, kind of give you kind of a glow there. So we've got a few different colors. And then this is our neutral set. So these powders are for setting makeup, but they're for any color. So, you know, whether it's a natural skin tone or you're, you know, doing FX makeup or anything like that, these work really, really well. And then we've got our Final Seal, which is a very popular product from Ben Nye. Do we have glitter hairspray? Yeah, we do. Check that out. Glitter, glitter. I think neutral set and Final Seal. See what Mandy and Destin think, but I think that might be our most popular thing we sell in the entire store. Okay, so then there is some spirit gum. So we've got remover, and then we've got a couple different sizes of spirit gum. And we have water-soluble spirit gum as well. And then we've got, goes on just glitter, no pigment. There you go. Oh, I think, Destin, you're chatting about the hairspray. And then we've got some Prozaid here. Some Prozaid remover. These containers here, this is a Prozaid cream. And then larger containers of it. Stopple paste, Super Solve, all-purpose remover. And then we've got some castor sealer, glycerin, flexible sealer. These are two sizes of flexible sealer here. Ooh, and then look at the pasties. Soon will be summer. We can all don our pasties and hit the street. And then our very popular FX counter. So on the top shelf there is our tooth colors. And then these are our 3D FX kits. Ooh, glares really hard. And then that's our Flesh FX kits there. So if you have anybody who's starting in FX makeup, this is a really awesome gift. You get so... Let's see if I can grab a kit. You get so much makeup in this. Sorry, the light. You get so much makeup in this. It's all Ben Nye, so it's all really good quality. There's a little book for instructions, but all of this stuff for 46 bucks. It's awesome. We sell a lot of these at Christmas time. And it's kind of nice. And then if they fall in love with any of these products, you can buy all these products separately. But buying them separately like this is way more expensive than buying them all together. There's even a brush and a pencil. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, there's a brush in there. And then we have Pro Bald Caps. We've got some collodion, tear sticks. Got some slime, alginate, transparent jelly, some wax. So that you definitely need your spatula and your plate for this wax. It's really nice to work on like that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Destin just said it's over $100 worth of makeup in that $46 kit. I hope Ben 9 never raises their prices. Maybe they don't realize how inexpensive they're selling those for, but we love it. There's some molding wax as well. That's just like this wax, but it's colored. And then here is some nose putty. So it's like the wax, but you have to heat it up, and it's a little trickier to use. But the pros really like these. And then we've got some 3rd Degree and some Artex. These are very similar products, just different brands. The 3rd Degree comes in colors where the Krylon doesn't, but some people just really want that Artex more than that 3rd Degree. So it's just preference over brands. And then some flocking. We just got flocking in about a year ago. It has lots of different uses. So you can, I can't remember if this is correct, Galen, but you can color silicone items with the flocking. Otherwise, it's just little fibers. So you can actually make like a 5 o'clock shadow beard and different things like that. But Galen, tell us what else you can use flocking with. And then we have our effects gels. So that kit up here, that's all 3 in the smaller bottles, but you can also buy them separately in here. And those are really fun. You can heat those up and use and mold them. I think it's a silicone base. If that's wrong, correct me, Galen. And then there's our bruise powder. That's a Bleeding Arts product. So this stuff's really, really awesome. It's a really high pigment loose powder. What you do is you tap it on your skin, and you can make a bruise in like 15 seconds. It's really cool. Flocking can be used to tint gelatin, silicone, even latex. Okay, cool. Oh, latex. That's good to know. And then this is a really cool, it's a Krylon product. It's a blood powder. So that one's really cool. What you do is you can dust your skin with that powder, and then you add water, and it will start dripping into blood. So it looks like there's nothing on your skin. So it's kind of an illusion. It's pretty cool. And then that's our blood capsule kit. So it's got a bottle of blood and then 20 capsules. So you fill those capsules with blood, pop them in your mouth, let your spit break the capsule down, and there you go. And they start bleeding from your mouth. We got some hydro blood, some blood gel, some fresh scab, thick blood. We also have them in smaller containers as well. And then we have all kinds of blood. Lots and lots and lots of blood. We got some Bleeding Arts stuff there. So that one, sorry guys, this line is actually made in Calgary. So we got all different kinds of blood. Then we got the Ben Nye Stage blood with zesty mint flavor. Lots of different sizes. It comes in regular and dark. And then we've got some powders as well. This is a Ben Nye product. Really exciting. They've only had these 3 colors for years and years and years. They've come out with, I think, 6 or 7 new colors. And it's also coming in a liquid form. So they're going to come out with the powders and liquid form. So that's really exciting for us. We've ordered them all. They should be here late spring, early summer, hopefully. But they're really cool. So it's a makeup product. You can use them on your skin. It is a powder, so I find that you have to mix it with something to get it to really stay. But what I use it for, working in wardrobe, is for breaking down costume. So what I like to do is mix it with baby powder, and then you can really grind it into fabrics, and you can make things look distressed. Yeah, so it's really cool. And then we have our latex. So our latex is all cosmetic grade, so it's safe to put right onto your skin. So you can, do all kinds of stuff with it. It's really cool. Okay, let's get over to the next counter. This is our aqua paints. So we sell the single colors. These are all our single colors there. We'll just kind of go through those. So that's all of the colors there. So if any of you guys want any of those colors, they all are on our website, but you can always just tell me, I want that. See the little numbers beside there? Just tell me the numbers and I can grab this for you. Oh yes, be careful with, as Galen's saying, around your eyes with latex. That's pretty much standard. Unless your makeup is made for your eyes, you should always be really careful. No, sorry, Therese, I'm out of gaff tape. I feel like I'm out of so many things. This is actually water-based too. This is a Ben and I product. So these are our kind of death colors in here. And then this is all our skin tone. So it's a water-based cake foundation. We sell a lot of this makeup to dancers. So they want a nice light wear. And we have a huge color range, which is really awesome. But that's what these are for here. And then this case is all of our kits and setters and primers. So there's all of our kits there. These little tins are really nice. These little guys actually pop out. So if you finish a color, we can order you in a separate one. They come like this in these singles here. Those little singles there. So that's how you can get them. We just carry the black and white on hand, but we can get any of those colors in. So if you ever want to replace any of yours, keep those. And if you ever use all of these makeup, I always say keep the tin because they don't sell those tins separately. So it's nice to keep them so you can kind of build your own kit. And then there's our final seal again. There's Liquicet. So Liquicet's also a setter, as well as a mixing agent. So you spray that actually into the makeup and then apply, and it'll set your makeup. So if you're doing multiple colors and layering, Liquicet's your best friend. Sorry, Clinton, I just saw a question that you had. Going back to wigs, there is one I thought of as Betty Page wig, shoulder length with 2 big curls at the top. Is that still around? I am going to take a look after I go through the last 2 cases, Clinton, and we'll find you that wig for sure. So that is those. We also sell our aqua paints in bigger pucks. So we always have the black and white on hand. We have one single wolf left. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Wolf is an aqua paint line, but it's been really hard to get stock the last few years as their company has gone through lots of changes. So those are like gold. We only have one left. So here's more powders. This is super white. So this is a setting powder, but it's tinted with white. So that's really popular with is clowns and drag queens. So those are the 2 customer bases that we find that want to make their makeup a little bit more light. There's more neutral set, so it comes in lots of different sizes there. This is a cream palette, is your primary. And then this is your FX palette as well. So this is a Bed Nye line, and it's really nice. So that little palette has a ton of makeup in it, and it fits in really nice. And then over here, these little kits here you see on top there, those are actually, we call them personal kits. So they're really good for actors. They've got everything you need to do a basic stage face makeup. And it comes in lots and lots and lots of different colors. So those little kits there come in all of these colors here. So we can bring those in. I sell a lot of those to colleges. So when actors are first enrolled into school. And then this is our Clown White collection. So there's our Clown White, comes in 3 different sizes. And then we've got our Clown White Light. So it's just a little bit lighter makeup. And then we've got our Mayron Skin Prep. So that's for prepping the skin. It helps to with sweating. And then just a barrier makeup before you put your makeup on. We also sell Pro-Nose. We got one single one left, so that was also on the docket to get ordered. But so that's our last Pro. That's our last Pro-Nose. And then our ever so popular Ben Nye wheels. So that's all the different wheels. These wheels are really nice because most of them are about $35, the bigger ones here. And there's a lot of makeup that goes in one of these, like a ton of makeup. So it's a really good bang for your buck because you get so many colors in just a disc. Artists like them because just the tip of your fingers, you've got all these colors, right? They're easy to transport. They're really nice. So like our water-based death colors, these are the same ones, but they come in cream. So these are all creams. And then this is our highlights. So this works really well. A lot of drag queens use these, as well as just your everyday beauty. So you can see, and drag kings as well. You can see all the different color ranges they come in. Ben Nye and Kralin are awesome about their massive color ranges, which is really important. Sometimes makeup lines come in such a small skin tone range, so we've been really happy about the color selection. So that's our contour wheels. This is cream rouge. So all the different colors in here. So this works as rouge as well as it's just a cream. So we brought it in, not just for rouge, we brought it in because we thought it'd be really nice just to have such a huge selection of pinks and reds. Oh, that's cool, Tabitha. You're in need of a makeup. Okay, well, we'll see if we can help you out with that. So then these are our FX creams. So these are really nice little pots. These actually stack. So if you get multiple of these, you take the lids off and they screw in together and they can make a nice tower. So, and we mostly brought these in because of the color range. So a lot of these colors didn't come when the cream color discs that we've had forever. So lots of different colors in these guys. I think, and these are, it's hard to see the light, but these are metallics. So that's shining. That's gold. And then we've got silver there. It's really hard to, there we go. Those are gorgeous. The vein is, I think, our most popular. And then these are our FX wheels. So we pretty much, I think we carry everything Ben Nye has for FX wheels. So these are all of them. The most popular is the Zombie and the Master Bruise. So Master Bruise is this guy. And the Zombie is this guy here. They're actually really similar. And they're our two biggest sellers. Really popular. And then we sell the colors individually. So that's these guys here. All the primary colors and secondary as well. So these are really popular. And then the last few here, these are ones that are going out of these 4 down here. We still have some of the stock though. Again, it's hard to see the color with the glaring lights there. So yeah, that is pretty much most of our makeup collection. That's everything there. We've got so much stuff here. It always looks like we only have the makeup that's in the counter, but just to give you guys a backstage show here, this is how much stock we have. So this is just the stuff we have sort of like ready at our fingertips on the sales floor, but we have so much more stuff in the back as well. So we have a ton of stock on hand here. So that's just our creams. And then this is behind the scenes of Theater Garage. All of these are really quick on hand overstock. So there's our powders. we're always really in fear of running out of Nutriset, so we have loads and loads and loads of it. This is our aqua paints in here. Tons and tons of stuff. Oh, right. And we have teeth as well. So I'll just kind of scan through them. So this is all of our teeth. These are extremely popular for us. The Scarecrow. These are really popular as well. The Sexy Bites. We have no idea why they're called Sexy Bites, but it's a choice they made. And but either way, these are really popular for us. Don't mind the backer tags. And then there's some makeup kits in there as well. Lots and lots of makeup kits. And then all of this is full of our overstock and all kinds of stuff. And then do not fear, we have loads of the products in the back as well. So anyways, thank you everybody for joining us. If you have any questions or have any orders you'd like to place, please give me a shout at 780-498-6208 or email me at theatergarage@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. If there's any, further questions you have, feel free to give a holler. I also forgot, we have lashes and wig supply, so wig caps, T-pins, all kinds of stuff through here, bobby pins, weaving needles, knotting hooks, all kinds of stuff. That's our toupee tape that we were talking about. Comes in a roll as well as just the sticks. But yeah, so please, please reach out. I am here every day, so and I'm happy to hear from all you guys. Even if you don't have a purchase, you just have a question about makeup, you're working at something at home, for sure give me a call and we'll help you out. And Clinton, I know you had a question earlier. I'm going to find that for you, and then I'll just private message you. We can kind of go back and forth, but hopefully we can get that wig for you. All right. Thank you, everybody. And I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. And I'll let you know when we're going to go live again. Take care, everyone.